Hey, what's up guys, this is Jeremiah Derby here, and I'm also known as Batman JPD on YouTube. And today we're watching episode 6 of the Let's Draw series that I'm currently doing. And today, we're going to have a really fun one. We're going to be drawing Todd McFarlane's Spawn. Yes, that's what I said, and it's going to be really awesome. I'm really excited, and I'm just ready to get into this. So what we're going to do first is, let me get my pencil ready here, is we're going to start sketching out different poses and stuff that I would like to do, and we're just going to do little thumbnail like almost like it was a piece of paper and it shrunk down. I'm just going to really roughly sketch out what I'm going to draw, and we're going to do a couple of different thumbnails, and then we'll choose which one we like. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start sketching out these thumbnails, and if you haven't noticed, I actually have a DeviantArt now that you guys can go check out. There'll be a link down below, and you can go check out some of my other works. And I'm currently been drawing a lot lately, so you'll see a lot more stuff being uploaded. I've been uploading stuff daily right now, but we'll see how long that lasts. Hopefully I can keep it up for as long as I can. So let's see, what are we gonna do for this first pose? First one, we'll just do we'll just do a head and shoulders shot for the first one. So this is just gonna be really simple, and I'm planning on doing this series, turning this, well, what I did first was I just kind of, I did some Let's Draw videos, and now I kind of want to actually turn that into a series, an actual series, instead of just some random videos here and there. So this little sketch right here is just a very simple profile shot, just to get us nice and loose. Probably have his cape, you know, like all crazy like it always is. So that's just a very simple, very simple sketch, just to go ahead and get loose. So let's do a more dynamic pose, an actual body shot. So let's see, let's have him a little bit, he's gonna be like, we're gonna be looking up at him. So draw his head here. Got 4 different sketches right here, and I don't really feel this one. I would put him, obviously I would shrink him down a little bit more and probably shift him a little bit more, but I'm not really liking that one, so we're gonna X that one out. I think these two are cool, but I really want to do a more dynamic pose, so I'm gonna go with this one right here. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and get some paper, and we'll be right back. Alright, so before we get started here, I just want to show you what type of paper I'm using. So this I got at the Hobby Lobby. You can get this probably at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, or any art store. You can probably, you can get it online. You can see right here that I got it for $16, which is pretty cheap. And so what it is just Strathmore Bristol. It's lined paper, as you see, for comic books, but I don't really use, I used to use that, but I'm not really, it's not like I'm drawing a comic book on it. I'm just using, so here's the lined paper. It's hard to see, it's really light, you can see it right there. But I don't really use this side unless I was drawing an actual comic book page, which I will be. I'll see that soon. I will be doing an actual comic page in one of the later episodes, but I don't really use this page when I'm doing just like a simple, or just like when I'm not using it for comic books, I use this. So, so yeah. Alright, so I got my paper out here, ready to go, and I've actually got my sketchbook right here so I can see the design that I'm looking for, the pose that I'm looking for. And so we're going to go ahead and get into it. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to sketch out the pose in a very light, rough construction phase. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it, and I'm going to put it into a drawing time lapse. Right now it's going to speed up, and so yeah, let's go ahead and do it. So I first start off by the construction phase. In this phase I'm basically just drawing and sketching out the poses, fixing things. This is the stage where if I make mistakes I can go back and fix it very easily, and unlike later, if I were to add detail and stuff, I would have to erase stuff and it would just be really muddy. And so this is the phase that I can really push back things by using my netted eraser. As you can see, I did that a couple times. I'll use my netted eraser to not fully erase, but just like if I was drawing it on Photoshop and I took, lowered the opacity so I could see what's below. That's the same thing I'm basically doing by using that netted eraser, but of course traditionally. So now I'm going in and I'm actually developing the character and rendering him some. Those are the three phases that I work on. So first I construct, like I said, the poses, and then I go in and I develop it, add some form to the character, and then I go in and finally render it and add shading and effects and all that stuff. So before realizing later that the video file for some of the inking was corrupted, I apologize about that, but I did not realize, of course, until later that the video file was corrupted and that I lost that footage. So it's kind of skipped into it a little bit, so I hope you guys hope you guys still can enjoy it. I know there's a good little chunk that I missed right there, but right now I'm just really working on the form of the cape, and clothes and cloth and stuff is stuff I've struggled on sometimes, and I was really just trying to practice and get better at drawing the forms and of the cloth and the cape. So that was really fun to do, and I actually didn't even pencil any of it out. I just went in straight, started blocking out shapes instead of just actually doing little by little. I just actually went in and blocked out the shape. So now I'm going in and adding the little finishing touches and just rendering everything in, so it looks really nice and clean, and just looks cool. Okay, so as you can see, I finished the inks. I'm about to go and bring this into Photoshop, and I know you guys can tell that there is no background yet, and in the background it's just white. But I'm actually going to be making the background in Photoshop. Also, I'm going to be using SketchUp, Google SketchUp, to help me develop the background. And it's something new that I've never done, so we're gonna try it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and scan this in, fix up the inks a little bit, make it look a little bit better, and then we'll be good to go. So let me go ahead and scan this and bring it up on Photoshop. So here we are in Photoshop, and as you can tell, I've got an image in the background that I used from Google SketchUp. This is my first time doing this. Basically, I took a 3D model somebody else made of a little alleyway, and I liked it. I downloaded it, and I rotated the 3D model so I could get the right angle that I wanted, and now I'm using it as reference, and I'm just drawing over it. And you can notice that I'm not drawing every single little brick that's in the image. I'm actually drawing little parts of it. You don't have to draw every single brick. As long as you can, it looks like there's more bricks, you can trick the eye in making them imagine that there's more bricks. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just adding little hints at bricks and just making it look scuffed up. So now I'm almost finished with the inks. I went in and I actually touched up the inks a little bit, made them look a little bit better. And now I'm going in and I'm flatting everything. About to go in and flat the cape. So this is what I do next when I start coloring. I go in, I use my lasso tool, select certain parts of the character that I want to work on, and then I add basic flat colors. There's no shading to it, and this is so that I can add a clipping mask later, and then I can draw and color on the artwork without it going over the lines. So it's a very useful tool, and I'll probably do a video on that later. Okay, so now that I've gone in and flattened everything, put all the color flats in, I'm gonna go in, use my airbrush. I really like the airbrush. This is I'm actually using Draw Jazz's Photoshop tools, and I'm just rendering, adding shading, adding highlights, just making it really pop out, adding some shading to it, making it look more three-dimensional. And it's a very it's not a long process, but it's more of just like a touch-up thing. You just mess around with it, see what looks better, and then if it looks good. If it doesn't look good, just undo it. This is really a just trial and error type of thing. And I'm also adding some really good blood splatter effects. And then I go in and finish off the background. So we're almost done here, and I'll just let you enjoy the rest. Okay guys, so I'm finished here. I finished with my Spawn piece. I hope you enjoyed watching me, and also I did some narration, so I hope you enjoyed that too. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought, and if you'd like to see more like this, if you want to see some more Spawn, or you want me to do a certain character or anything like that, you can go down below in the comments and let me know. So I really enjoyed creating this piece. It was a lot of fun to do. I really wanted to push myself, and I also wanted to try some new things like the Google SketchUp. I wanted to see, because I'm not really good at drawing buildings and stuff, so I like having reference so I can see the buildings, because when I draw them without reference, they just look too bland to me. And so hopefully they looked better, and hopefully I can use that more, and I just begin to improve more and more. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to go check out my DeviantArt down below. Go in the description. I got my DeviantArt. It's batmanjpd.deviantart.com, and I've got a good amount of my artwork up there right now, and I'm just posting and just drawing right now. And I plan to continue to draw and do more Let's Draws. So hopefully you enjoyed, and if you really want to support me and really like my artwork, then you can ask for a commission or anything like that. I've got my prices on DeviantArt. You can go look at that. So go look at that if you want me to do a commission for you. Also, please make sure to subscribe, like, and share. And I think that's it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.